Hello and welcome to another IELTS speaking practice video by Johnny. And here it's my class, 5 students for my class IELTS number 38. And they are doing their regular IELTS speaking practice now. So we are working on a lot of questions. So class, are you ready for your practice?
Yeah, ready.
Okay, great. So last time we did part 1, number 11 already. So I guess we can go on to number 12 now. So last time it was New Year celebrations. So let's go to 12. It's about reading. Okay, just a moment. It's about reading. So Miss Uyên, please. So do you like to read books? Cẩn thận phát âm. Be careful with your pronunciation. Read, y kéo dài. Books, kéo dài. And read, e. Do you like to read books? Do you like to read books? What kind of books do you like to read, Miss Uyên?
Yes, I like to read book. The kind of book I like to read is non-fiction book.
Oh, you like to read non-fiction books. You like to read non-fiction books.
Book. Yes.
Non-fiction books. So it means it's not fictional. Không giả tưởng.
Yes.
Okay, I see. So why do you choose that kind of books, Miss Uyên? Can you share with us why?
I like to read non-fiction book because I like because I am a fan of sorry, let me think.
Okay, you have some time to think now. So Miss Thanh Phương, please. So tell us, please. So what kind of books do you like to read? I assume that you read some books. Tôi coi như là các bạn có đọc một chút xíu sách. So I assume that you like to read books. But Miss Phương, what kind of books do you like to read?
Well, actually,
Louder, please. Louder. Nói lớn lên. I can't hear you well. Louder. I need to hear you clearer. Cần phải nghe rõ hơn. I need to hear you clearer. Em đặt cái bút chì bên dưới cái laptop đi. Put a pencil under your laptop so you can expose the microphone down there. Có thể là nó sẽ mở cái microphone bên dưới ra. Lộ cái microphone bên dưới ra. Okay, try again. So what kind of books do you like to read, Miss Thanh Phương?
Well, actually, there are many diverse range of types of books that I really enjoy to read.
That I really enjoy reading.
But the most that I...
The most what? The most plus adjective. Phải có tính từ nha. The most what?
But the most interesting.
Interesting, những âm đầu. That word is interesting. And interested, do you remember these words? Interesting, interested, exciting, excited, annoying, annoyed. You remember these things? These are active and passive adjectives. Tính từ chủ động và bị động. Do you know how to use them?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, can you say again, what kind of books do you like to read, Miss Thanh Phương?
Well, actually, there are many diverse range of types of books I really enjoy reading.
Okay, good. What are they?
But the most interesting.
Interesting. The most interesting.
But the most interesting.
The most interesting book that I like to read are or is
books. For example, some books like Finding the Keywords or Finding the Truth is.
Can't hear you. Không thể nghe được luôn á. Nó giống như nó mù mờ. Cái microphone đang bị cái gì nó mờ quá. Why is your microphone sounds so muffled? It sounds very muffled. giống như bị mờ, bị lu mờ, bị sao á, some problem with your microphone I think. Anyway, it sounds a bit muffled. Now, so tell me, Miss Vân, please. So, since you are a dentist, do you have time to read books? Or what kind of books do you like to read? Miss Vân?
Quite a long time.
Since the last time I read books.
I read book, yes, actually it's the truth that I don't have time. And if I have free time, the type of book which is my favorite is
Sorry?
Novel.
Novel. What kind of novel?
Rồi truyện ngắn thế này.
Short novels.
Short novel.
Short novels. Short novels. Okay, very good. So tell me, Miss Vân, how often do you read? Or what makes you so interested in that kind of book?
The most reason
The most plus adjective plus noun. Phải cộng tính từ, cộng danh từ đằng sau đó là most nha.
The most significant reason that I like short novel is that I could learn experience about life through the stories.
I see. Yes, okay, so tell us. Okay, so Miss Nguyen, please, so tell me about the books you like to read, please. Tell us about the books you like to read, please.
So I still read a novel wrote by Alexander Dumas, and his name is The Three Musketeers.
What? His name is what?
Alexander Dumas. The name of the book is Three Musketeers.
Truly what? Phát âm đúng, phải phát âm đúng. Careful pronunciation. Truly what?
The Three. Đến 15 á.
Try again.
The Three. Tự tiếng Anh anh không biết.
Okay, try to write that word down in the chat, please. Viết ra cái đoạn chat đi. Try to write that word down so we can know what it is. Mr. Nguyen?
Dạ rồi.
I'm waiting. We're waiting. But okay, but you need to write down the English name as well. I think the three something. Chàng lính ngự lâm. Musketeer, right? Musketeer.
Yes.
Musketeer, I think. Musketeer, I think, or musketeer, I don't know. Let me check this word out. Musketeer.
Musketeer.
Musketeer. Musketeer. Musketeer. The Three Musketeers. Okay, so why you are interested in that kind of book, Mr. Nguyen?
It's the journey of. It's about the journey of the Three Musketeers, and it's about
the what? Okay.
The bravery and
the bravery of who? The bravery. Sự dũng cảm. Yes, the bravery of people
and the musketeers.
Oh, the musketeers. So, how often do you read, Mr. Nguyen?
I read books when I have a free time.
When I have some free time. I have some free time.
When I have some free time.
Okay. So Miss Thanh Thảo, how about you? How often do you buy books?
I often buy books twice a year because
Twice a year.
Because when I complete read the book, I always buy a new book, and I feel read and I feel buy and read books is necessary for me.
It's necessary. Necessary. Danh từ. Tính từ. It's an adjective. Necessary.
It's necessary for me, and I can read đọc nhiều lần đó thầy.
I can reread. I can reread books. I can reread books many times. Đọc lại. I can reread books many times.
I can reread books many times, and buy books always cheap for me, so I can buy many books.
Okay, I can buy many books. True. So Miss Thanh Thảo, tell me, do you like printed books or electronic books? Em thích sách in hay là sách điện tử? Electronic or printed books, which one do you prefer and why?
In my opinion, I prefer printed books because I feel when I read printed books, I can focus.
I can focus on the content, right?
Focus on the content. And I can understand writer idea.
I can understand the writer's idea better. So, does it mean that you are not used to looking at the screen, staring at the screen?
I feel electronic. Even though electronic books are always free, but
No, not always free. Electronic books you have to buy because these days those e-books are copyrighted. So you have to buy them these days. More and more books will be made copyright protected, so you have to buy it these days. So they will not be free in the future, you know. So what do you choose? If you have to choose between printed books and electronic books, you would still choose printed books. Why? Why would you do that?
Because when I read electronic books, I can.
Ráng nói có ngữ điệu đi Thảo ơi, cứ đa nhiều hoài rất mệt mỏi người nghe luôn á. Try to speak with some accent, or try to speak with some like intonation, go up and down. Okay, try again. You would still choose printed books. Why? Is there a reason for your choice?
I choose. In my opinion, I definitely choose printed books because electronic books it's really harmful for me.
Oh, it's really harmful for your eyes, right?
Yeah. And when we read printed books, we can protect my eyes.
I can protect my eyes, I see. But actually, no. Screens these days are more healthy, better for the eyes than screens in the past. Basically, if you read books, if you focus for a long time, it harms your eyes. It doesn't matter if it's printed or electronic books. You know what I mean, right? Cái vấn đề ở đây là cái chuyện tập trung lâu dài nó sẽ mỏi mắt, nó mệt mắt thôi, chứ chẳng phải do tại vì nó là sách in hay sách ebook đâu. So, alright, anyway. So, tell me, Miss Uyên, do you like printed books or electronic books and why?
Definitely I prefer to read printed book.
Printed books.
Printed book.
Printed books because
read books? Because I love the way when I touch the paper.
Touch the paper, smell it, right?
Yes, smell it. And additionally, I can observe the content.
Content. I can observe the content. Nội dung của nó là content.
Observe that. Hấp thu đó thầy.
Absorb. Absorb. I can absorb the content easier, I say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and more concentration.
I can have better concentration when I read books.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, very good. Miss Thanh Phương, please. So, do Vietnamese people do enough reading? Người Việt có làm đủ cái chuyện đọc sách hay không? Chuyện đọc hay không? Why not? What do you think? Look around you. Do Vietnamese people read books, newspapers, magazines, or articles a lot? Do you think Vietnamese people do enough reading? Why or why not? Miss Phương? Your microphone, please. Phương ơi, microphone. Your microphone, please. Okay.
Well, certainly in my opinion, I think that Vietnamese people.
Tiến lại gần cái microphone. Try to be nearer to your microphone.
I think that Vietnamese people do not.
Vietnamese là sao em? Vietnamese. Xuống giọng, không có lên giọng của như vậy. Try to lower down your tone. Don't go up. Vietnamese, not Vietnamese. No. Okay, try again. Do you think Vietnamese people do enough reading? Why or why not?
Well, actually, in my opinion, I think that Vietnamese people.
No. Đừng có lên giọng. Vietnamese people
tend to read less than people in another countries.
In a number of countries.
For the reasons that.
What do you think are the reason why Vietnamese people read less compared to the other countries? What do you think? Is that because of culture?
I think it's mostly depend on the education.
The education. What about the education?
The teachers do not encourage students to
encourage. The teacher does not. The teacher don't encourage students to
read more books at home and find more information find more information to study.
To study better. Well, true. That is correct. One reason, but I think the main reason is that parents need to make an example as well. Need to be a good example. Parents need to be good example as well. They need to read books as well. Đương nhiên cha mẹ phải làm gương, cũng phải đọc sách nữa. Parents need to be good example as well, and they need to read books as well, you know. Otherwise, their children will not read. You know, parents are the one that their children will learn from the most. Các bậc cha mẹ là những người mà những đứa trẻ sẽ học từ những người đó nhiều nhất. Okay, so now Miss Văn, please. So, in your opinion, what is the best place to read and why? Cái nơi tốt nhất để đọc là chỗ nào? What do you think? Miss Văn? Try it, please. What is the best place to read, in your opinion?
A quiet place is the best way. Best place to read books.
How about in cafes?
Yes. Or for example, in the library or in the study room.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because that kind of place the people come on there to study to read books. So
Read và read. Read chứ không phải read. Read âm d cuối. Read y kéo dài và âm d cuối. Read books.
read books, so they will not create
Okay.
noise.
How about in restaurants or cafes? Do you think those places are good places to read?
Absolutely not, because it's so quite crowded and
So crowded, yes.
and people
And full of
usually
people talking, right?
Yeah. Only for eating.
It's so crowded and full of people talking, so you don't think it's a good idea, I see. Now, okay, so Mr. Nguyen, please. So what kind of people like reading and what kind of people don't? Loại người nào, kiểu người nào thích đọc sách, thích đọc, và những kiểu người nào không thích? What do you think?
Well, in my opinion, I think the people they don't like to read books are who like I think
Yes, what do you think, Thomas? Who can answer this question? Những người nào thích đọc sách và những người nào không thích đọc sách? What do you think? Alright, Miss Thanh Thảo, what do you think? What kind of people like reading and what kind of people don't?
I think people like reading. Almost they have full education and
Obviously have a thing for education. Đó, em thấy không? Tại vì cái giọng nó cứ đều vậy, rất khó để có thể nghe được cái em muốn nói. Because your voice is very monotone, very monotonous. So that's why it's hard to understand what you're saying. It's obviously into books and reading. Okay, let's try again.
I see people like reading. Almost they have a full education and they feel read a book makes their
They feel like reading books. Cái chuyện đọc sách, cái việc đọc sách là cái verb in nó, cái reading đó. So the act of doing something, we use a verb ing form. So they feel that reading books.
They feel that reading books
Makes them
many benefits and
brings them or provides them many benefits.
And I see almost all success people, they have a habit reading books.
They have a habit of reading books. So,
Habit of reading books.
but you have to understand what kind of books they like to read. They don't read novels that much, I think. Nó tùy vào cái loại sách nào nha. Nhưng mà mấy người mà thành công thực sự không coi mấy sách self-help đâu, không xem mấy sách mà gọi là dạy đời, sách mà tự giúp bản thân đâu, you know. Self-help books, obviously not for successful people. They are the one who write those kind of books, but they don't read them. Trust me.
Chứ họ đọc sách gì vậy thầy?
Well, they read professional books in their field. Professional books, like for example, books about AI, artificial intelligence, books about technology, books economy, something like that. Professional books, những sách chuyên ngành cơ, chứ không có phải mấy cái sách mà nó gọi là để tạo động lực, cố gắng, you know. It's not like books that encourage people to to work harder, to succeed, or something like that. They don't read those. Anyway, so let's go to part 2 and part 3, okay? So 12 readings finished. Let's go to part 2 and part 3. 11 again. Oh, we're talking about movie and film these days. A movie you like and a film that made you laugh. I think this one, 12, is better than 11. Because 11 seems very similar to 12, I think. So we can do 12, a film that made you laugh. And then 13, describe a company that employs many people. Miêu tả một công ty mà thuê mướn rất là nhiều người. It talk about companies, you know. And then 12 is describe a film that made you laugh. Miêu tả một bộ phim nó làm cho các bạn phá lên cười. You should say what it is. Phim gì vậy? When you watched it. Bạn đã xem phim đó lúc nào? So past tense, you know, quá khứ. Who you watched it with. Who you watched it with. Bạn đã coi cái phim đó với ai? Explain why it made you laugh. Chú ý tại sao hãy cứ hay nhấn mạnh mấy cái chỗ nào. Why do I just emphasize on a lot of words? Explain why it made you laugh. Tại sao nó lại làm cho bạn phá lên cười? And then part 3 is about movies. Are movies or films a waste of money? Phim ảnh có phải là một sự phí phạm tiền bạc hay không? So maybe you should think about what movies or films can bring to people, what benefits, lợi ích gì? How much money or how much effort do people have to make in order to produce movies? Con người ta phải bỏ bao nhiêu cái nỗ lực để tạo ra những bộ phim? And what can movies do to help improve the society? Những bộ phim có thể làm gì để giúp mà cải thiện cái xã hội? And so how about bad movies? Những cái bộ phim tệ hại thì sao? Think about the amount of work, manpower, and budget into making a film, and the effect that the movie or film can have on a society and people. Hãy nghĩ về cái tiền và cái sức người mà phải bỏ vào để tạo phim, nó đem đến những cái tác động gì cho xã hội và con người. Có phải phụ thuộc với tiền không? Next question. Are movie stars important to a movie? Những ngôi sao điện ảnh, những ngôi sao phim ảnh có quan trọng với một bộ phim không? Think about the fact that movie star can help a movie to sell. It helps the movie to sell, mean to sell better. Bán được tốt hơn, bán được nhiều hơn. It helps the movie to sell. It means to sell better. And does it attract people into the cinema box? It attracts people into the cinema box, into the cinema. Hấp dẫn con người đến với lại cái rạp chiếu phim. Does it help to convey important life messages? Biểu đạt những thông điệp cuộc sống quan trọng. Does it help to convey important life messages? Tại vì con người ta có xu hướng là nghe những người nổi tiếng và những cái ngôi sao, because people have the tendency to listen to famous people, including movie stars. So does it help to convey important life messages? Think about how much money people have to spend to hire movie stars to act in a movie. Để mà thuê một cái người ngôi sao để mà diễn trong một cái bộ phim á, con người ta phải bỏ bao nhiêu tiền? Rất nhiều tiền á, like millions of dollars, up to millions of dollars for for movie star to be in a movie. Okay, next question. Are foreign movies popular in your country? Những phim nước ngoài có thông dụng, được nhiều người coi, được nhiều người biết tới trong đất nước bạn hay không? Compare to, you can compare to like national movie or your country's movie. My country's movie or national movies, and you can talk about the reason why. Does it because of the interests of different social groups? Nó có liên quan đến cái sự hứng thú của nhiều nhóm xã hội khác nhau hay không? Think about the fact that people do they like foreign influences? Do they like foreign movies and influences? Họ thích những cái phim ảnh nước ngoài và những ảnh hưởng nước ngoài à? Is it because it's more approachable? Dễ tiếp cận hơn à? Is it because foreign movies provides how can I say a more attractive lifestyle? Nó cung cấp một cái phong cách sống mà nó hấp dẫn hơn à? Or is it because they promise something? Nó hứa hẹn điều gì đó. You have to find out the reason why, you know. Are foreign movies popular in your country? Các bộ phim nước ngoài có thông thường có được nhiều người coi trong đất nước bạn hay không? Last question. Is it important that a country has its own movies? Liệu có quan trọng để một đất nước có những bộ phim của riêng nó hay không? Well, this is a problem of national pride, you know. National pride. Sự tự hào dân tộc ấy. Nó là vấn đề sự tự hào dân tộc. And national image. Hình ảnh quốc gia đó cơ. Because if you make good movies, you can quảng bá, you can advertise your national image. You can advertise your country's image to the world. Có thể quảng cáo hình ảnh đất nước đến với thế giới. And will attract tourists. It will attract tourists to your country. And how does it help? It helps improve the economy, something like that. Helps improve the economy. Thực sự là cái speaking part 3 nó giống như là cái writing test 2 đó mà nói ra thôi. Speaking part 3 is very similar to writing test 2 in the fact that you have to discuss, you know, and use your logic to link ideas together. Dùng cái logic của mình để liên kết các ý lại với nhau. Nó cũng giống như trang writing test 2 đó. Is it important for a country that a country has its own movies? Is there any other reasons? Có bất kỳ một cái lý do nào khác không? Liệu nó có dễ dàng tiếp cận với lại cái người dân của cái xứ đó hay không? Well, is it easily accepted or approachable by the locals? Nó dễ dàng được chấp nhận hoặc là được nó dễ dàng tiếp cận với lại những người địa phương hay không? Is it easily approachable by the locals? And why is it important? Well, you know, movies can be a good media or methods, phương tiện dẫn truyền. You learned this one already. Các bạn học cái bài này rồi nha. Movies can be a good media to convey messages. Có thể là một phương tiện dẫn truyền tốt để mà truyền tải cái thông điệp. So that the government can educate people. To educate people. Để giáo dục con người ta. Cho người ta hướng thiện chẳng hạn. Alright. You think about topic number 12 now. Suy nghĩ đi các bạn. You have about 3 minutes to think about topic number 12. 3 phút suy nghĩ, bắt đầu. Okay, let's start now. Okay, so Miss Uyên, please can you be the first person to describe a film that made you laugh, please? Your microphone, please, class. Uyên ơi. Okay, please describe a film that made you laugh. Cẩn thận cái quá khứ. Be careful. Past tense.
So I would like to talk about a comedy series that I found very interesting. Comedy series that I found really interesting was an American sitcom called How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yes. I remember it's released in 2000.
It was 22 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. But it's still very well known now.
It was still very well known now. Yeah.
Yeah. The movie is about daily life of 5 Americans in their mid-20s.
In the mid-20s.
Yeah. So a story by Ted, who is an architect. He recounted to his children about all the events before he married their mother. Its character has a distinct characteristic, but but they are the best friends and always struggle through reality of life.
Okay, now please stay focused on what you should say. Tập trung.
Yeah, and the show was has the unique editing and have many surprising plots and funny conversation between the actor, but full of life lesson. So when I watch this
So I will
movie,
watch it. Yeah.
It helped me to learn the English and understand American culture after my hard study hours.
After my hard study hours. Very good. Good. Rất tốt. Now, so okay, Miss Vân, please, can you describe a film that made you laugh?
Is released in 1988. It is
Yes.
series which
Mà sao nó mất tùm lum nhỉ? Cái nội dung nó mất tùm lum nhỉ? Why is it like lagging? I can't hear everything you say. Interesting. Okay, try again. Okay, try again. Now, Miss Vân, describe a film that made you laugh, please. Làm lại đi, please. Miss Vân, hello. I think she has a problem with internet now, I think. Okay. Nguyên, please, can you describe a film that made you laugh? Can't hear you.
Không nghe.
Okay, hear you now. I don't know why. Sao chỉnh qua cái này lại nó không nghe được luôn á. Crispy audio. Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, start.
So there are many types of this and there are many of movies. So I would like to say about the anime.
Would like to talk about.
So I would like to talk about the anime. And the name of the film is Love is War. It's about two junior students in college. They try to express their love, but
In college, not in the college.
in college.
Không có the.
In college.
In college.
In college. And and they try to express their love, but they after they try to make their enemy to express their his love or her love.
Okay. Express his love and her
And there are
love.
many
Yes.
plot twists. Plot twist.
There are many what?
Plot twist. The plot twist.
There are many what?
The plot twist.
The plot, right?
Yes.
Plot twist. Plot twist.
Plot twist.
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 Twist. Is Esther.
Twist.
Twist. Plot twist.
Twist.
Okay, very good. There are a lot of plot twist. And
Sometimes they make me laugh. Good in entertaining.
okay. Okay, what else then? Okay, that's good enough, I think. Now, Miss Vân, are you there? Hello. Hình như bên Vân cứ luôn bị vấn đề về mạng sao á? Like always a problem with net. I cannot hear you. Okay, so are you there? Hello. Okay, Miss Vân, please describe a film that made you laugh, please.
Nghe chưa thầy?
Okay, nghe rõ rồi. Okay.
Film that make I laugh is related.
Make me laugh. Make me laugh.
Make me laugh.
A film that made me laugh because past tense, quá khứ này.
Me laugh is related to 1988.
It's related to 1988, yeah.
It was a Korean movie.
Was in Korea.
Korean movie talking about a group of students and their family. I usually watch it with my younger brother. At weekend.
Okay.
Its content is around
Yes.
the main characters in
The main character, yes.
the main characters in the movie is a student, is a high school student, and so they were so innocent.
Innocent. They were so innocent.
And lack of life experiences.
Mình có thể dùng động từ to lack something. We can use a verb to lack something. Because lack of something sounds very formal, you know. There's a lack of something. We use the noun lack of something, but we can use the verb to lack something, you know. So they lack life experience. You can say they lack life experiences or experience.
So they usually create dilemma event.
Yes.
And it make the audience laughing.
Okay, it makes the others laughing. Yes.
Also remind me of my school time when I was young and innocent, just like them. And
I said, okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, so Miss Thanh Thảo, please.
Yeah.
Please describe a film that made you laugh, please.
Honestly, I just only watch a film. A film is a sitcom when I was a child.
When I was a child. When I was a
When
child.
I was a child is a psychic sitcom. Is a film. Is a Korean film. The film there are three sections, and each sections have many scenes are very interesting and almost almost từ đầu đến cuối của phim thì nó sao nhỉ?
And from the beginning to the end.
And from beginning to the end, always contain was
What? Nghe không có gì mà không nghe không có gì vui đúng không? It doesn't sound funny at all, you know.
I always watch with my family.
Okay.
When every night in time frame, khung giờ cố định thì nó sao?
In a fixed time frame. In a fixed time frame. Trong một khung giờ cố định. In a fixed time frame of say
Fixed time frame.
maybe 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. something like that.
In a fixed
7 giờ 9 giờ chẳng hạn.
In a fixed time frame at 9 o'clock.
Anything else?
In the HTV3.
Okay. Now try to stick with what you should say. Đừng có đi quá đà. Tập trung vào những cái you should say thôi, please. Alright, tại vì nãy giờ em nói là hơn 2 phút rồi đó. It's more than 2 minutes already. Please, focus, tập trung vào. Okay, so Miss Thanh Phương, please, your turn to describe a film that made you laugh.
Initially, then, I would like to get started by looking
I would like to what?
what it is.
Không hiểu, I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, try again, please.
Initially, then, I would like to get started by looking at what it is, and
Tôi nghe tôi hiểu chết liền á. It's like I don't understand what you're saying. Tại vì cái chất lượng âm thanh bên em nó tệ và em còn nói nhanh nữa. Don't try to speak so fast because now the net is bad. I have to say that. Okay, try again slower, please. Try to pronounce things correctly. Ráng phát âm mọi thứ rõ ràng, please.
initially, then, I would like to get started.
Initially then what? Lúc bắt đầu thì sao? Initially. At first, let's just say at first I
would like to get started by looking at what it is, and I think I should have choose an animation film from Japan
Mọi người có nghe hiểu không? Do you understand what she's saying? I don't. Không, thực sự luôn á. Chất lượng âm thanh bên em rất là tệ luôn á. It's like I cannot understand what you're saying, really. Nó có lùng bùng sao? It's like weird. I cannot hear you. Em thử dùng em bây giờ. Thanh Phương chọn cái microphone khác xem. Try to choose a different microphone and see if it's better. Click vào cái chỗ mà nó có hình microphone đó, cái dấu mũi tên đó. Select a microphone. Try a different one if it's better. Em có một cái thiết bị nào ngoài không? Ví dụ như là earphone, like for example, you have a headset or something like that we can use. Headset chuyên dùng để mà học online đó. Something like that. We can do that. You have it? No? Okay, fine. Just speak, please. Try to do it slowly.
At first, I would like to get started by looking at what it is, and I think I have to choose an animation film from Japan called
An anime from Japan. Okay.
called Doraemon. And going on to the next point, which is when I watch it, I remember that I started to watch this film when I was 6 years old, and
When I was 6 years old. Okay.
and until now I also still replay it many times.
Okay, you still replay it from time to time, I see.
And moving
But why it made you laugh? I am not convinced. Vẫn chưa được giống như là thuyết phục là tại sao nó lại làm em mắc cười lên. Still not convinced, you know. Why it made you laugh?
the reasons why this film made I laugh is
Make me laugh. It make me laugh.
make me laugh is
Tại vì đóng vai trò object tân ngữ. Make me laugh. Okay.
because this film includes many funny series and also
It's a fun series, yes.
and it also has some significant about friends or family.
Okay.
And sometimes I also watch this film with my friends, and
Okay.
we have many memorable times.
Memorable moments together. I see. Okay, good. Now, good. Do I miss someone? Có quên ai không ta? No, I haven't missed anybody, I think. Sao tắt mic hết vậy mọi người? Why you turn off your microphone? Come on. All of your microphone on, please. Okay, so let's go to part 3 now. So, Mr. Nguyen, do you think films are a waste of money?
I don't think film is a waste. It's a waste of money because the films they are entire industry.
Because it's an entire industry, yes. We have Bollywood, we have Hollywood, and other kind of wood, who knows?
And the movies can when we make the movies there can be there is many of money, very much of money. But when the movies công chiếu
Release.
when the movies are
Thả ra, release. Công chiếu. When the movie is released.
when the movies are released, they will have like many people come see the movie and price of ticket.
Mm-hmm.
So nhà sản xuất phim
Say again. So when directors have to shoot movies, yeah.
kiểu nhà sản xuất phim á.
Sản xuất hả? Produce. When people produce movies.
When they produce movie, we'll get the money by the price. The price
Of course.
on the cinema.
Well, a lot of the time they make a lot of bucks. They make a lot of millions of dollars, but sometimes they break even. Đôi khi hoài vốn. They break even. Hoài vốn, or sometimes lỗ đấy, or sometimes they sometimes they lose money. Sometimes after a movie, sometimes they lose money because if you cannot sell that many tickets. Right. So, Miss Uyên, what do you think? Are movie stars important to a movie?
Yes, I believe the movie star is crucial to a movie.
Plural, số nhiều. Movie stars are.
Movie stars are crucial to a movie because the audience like
The audience.
the audience like like two things. That's like two things, including the beautiful appearance of the actor or actress.
Okay, the beauty of appearance of the actors or actresses.
And the professional way they act.
And the professional way they act, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So you think that's why? So you think that's why movie stars are important to a movie? Very good.
Yeah.
So Miss Thanh Phương, what do you think? Are foreign movies popular in your country, Miss Thanh Phương?
I think that people tend to prefer watching foreign movies than Vietnamese movies.
Okay,
And
but why do you think? It is? Why do you think it is? Is there a reason behind?
for the reasons that I think movies from America have
America, Korea, Japan, China have a big influence on the Vietnamese market, right?
I think the most reason is that foreign movies.
The most important reason, the most plus adjective, the most cộng tính từ nha.
The most important.
The most important reason, đằng sau tính từ phải có danh từ, after the adjective there's a noun. The most important reason
Is that foreign movies have better
techniques and acting as well.
and
Have better acting and techniques.
it attracts people to choose foreign movies to watch rather than Vietnamese movies.
Okay, so is that the only reason? Miss Vân, what do you think? Is that the only reason why foreign movies are popular in your country? What do you think, Miss Vân?
The first and the most important reason I think is the quality of the film.
Yes. What kind of quality? You mean the quality of a content, the storyline, the plot, the content, the acting, or what do you mean? Or the music? What do you mean by quality? Đó, mình phải nói rõ ra cái quality đó là cái gì. Tại vì nói mơ hồ quá không nên. You should not be too vague, you know. Hello, Miss Vân, are you there?
They have interesting content.
They have interesting content, yes.
With meaningful
Message, meaningful message after every movie, isn't it? Thông điệp có ý nghĩa. Anything else? Meaningful message after every movie, yes.
người ta đầu
Okay.
tư
And they invested a large sum of money into producing movies.
constant
Yes.
and the second reason is that the audience comes to the movie because of the actors they like.
Of the actors they like, so obviously it's not about the movie, but it's because of the actor. Yeah, true. So very good. So Miss Thanh Thảo, is it important that a country has its own movie? What do you think, Miss Thanh Thảo?
It's a cultural has my country is it has the country is our movies because in advertise your value about
Okay.
your country
And it's advertised the value of your country, and it helps in nó dẫn cái gì? What does it leads to?
and it helps makes your country can
It helps your country can what? It helps your country to
helps your country
to be able to. It helps your country to be able to. Em dịch từ tiếng Việt và tiếng Anh là chết chắc. Don't try to translate word by word from Vietnamese to English.
to
It helps the country to be able to, để có thể làm gì?
helps the country to be able to develop about economy and
What else? Còn gì nữa không ta? Yes, help economy develop its economy. And what else? Mr. Nguyen, what do you think?
I think they are not important that country has own movie because
All right, so you say it's not important, but why you think it's not important?
I think because
Please
there are many,
try to prove it. Cố gắng chứng minh.
I think there are many things in Vietnam to invest more than invest for a movie. We don't have
Invest in movies as well. They should invest more in education and healthcare, I think.
yes, and in Vietnam, there are many films are good to invest. They are like
Yeah, many more things that worth investing than just movie. For example, education and healthcare. So you think that it's not important that a country has its own movies, right?
yeah. I think Vietnamese movie is not good and just
Of course.
just
The acting
less
is
of
poor. The acting is often poor.
yes, just less of movie.
Diễn xuất thường rất là nghèo nàn đúng không? The acting is often poor and unprofessional.
I think
What else? And then the storyline, the content is often not very how can I say, không thuyết phục. It's not convincing. The storyline is sometimes not very convincing. And because of censorship, sự kiểm duyệt, censorship, bây giờ kiểm duyệt cho nên là có nhiều cái cảnh nóng không có được. Because of censorship, a lot of sexual sex scenes have to be cut out of the finished movie. Những cảnh nóng phải bị cắt ra khỏi cái phim được hoàn thành. Have to be cut out the finished movie. And many violent scene as well. Many violent scenes are omitted, bị loại bỏ. I omitted. So that's why it affected the total, the general content of the movie a lot. Yes, talking about that. Alright, so I think we can move on to the next one. Maybe, okay, this is about a movie that made you laugh, but you can also describe a movie that you like, but sometimes it doesn't make you laugh. So 11 is different from 12. Cái 12 là nó yêu cầu là một bộ phim mà nó làm cho các bạn phá lên cười. Còn cái số 11 là bộ phim bạn thích thôi nhưng mà có thể nó không làm mình cười, buồn cười. Ví dụ bộ phim nó ý nghĩa nào đó với mình đó chẳng hạn. Like, okay, so describe a movie that you like. Let's try 11 because we have only half an hour left. Có một nửa tiếng còn lại nhiêu. You should say when you watched it. Các bạn đã xem nó lúc nào. Where you watched it. Bạn đã xem nó chỗ nào. What it was about. Bộ phim nó về cái gì. And explain why you like it. Giải thích tại sao bạn lại thích bộ phim đó. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes for this one, okay? 2 phút suy nghĩ bắt. Okay, let's get ready now. Okay, Miss Vân, you first, please. Please describe a movie that you like, please. Miss Vân, please. Hello. Are you there? Okay, fine. Okay, so Miss Phương, can you do it? Describe a movie that you like. Sometimes microphone has a problem. Okay, Miss Phương, please. Try to describe something different, please.
At first, I look like to get started by looking at when I watch the movie, and I think and I remember that I began watching this movie 4-5 years ago, and now I still remember it. And the movie called Fast and Furious. This film.
Fast and Furious? Is it called Fast and Furious?
This film was from America, and it was also famous at that time.
Of course, it was famous at the time, yeah.
And looking at where I watched it, and I say that I went to the cinema to watch this movie with my mom. And
With my mother. Đừng dùng chữ mom, dad, kid với lại stuff trong IELTS nha. Don't use mom, dad, kid and stuff in IELTS because those are informal. Những từ đó nó không trịnh trọng nha. Try to use mother, father, children, items, things, you know. Okay. I watched the movie with my mother.
And we really love this film, and
Okay.
so wanted to rewatch
it? Maybe you want to rewatch it? Maybe you want to watch again?
And the film was about man.
Okay, that was 1.5 minutes already. 1 phút rưỡi rồi nha. Cẩn thận. Careful.
And this film was about men.
Cố lên. Try hard. You can do that. You can do it. Cố lên.
This film was about two men working together, and they working together to finish their work.
Okay.
And explain why I like it. I say that the film brought me many times, and also I could learn some lessons about friends.
Okay, I can learn some message about it. Okay.
Watching the movie.
Okay, good. Now, Nguyen, please, can you describe a movie that you like?
Oh, okay. So I would like to talk about the movie I like is is a history movie, and its name is Midway.
Midway between the Japanese and the American Navy.
Yes. So,
And the Japanese failed their attack.
So it's
Of course.
It's going about the battle between American and Japanese, and
It's a battle between the Japanese and the American Navy.
American Navy. And the
Mhm.
first of
Hải
the
quân
film
hai bên.
is a scene of Pearl Harbor attacking by Japanese.
Okay, but Pearl Harbor happened before that. It's 1941, remember. Midway is actually after that, remember?
Yes. So it's after the Pearl Harbor attack by Japanese aircraft, and it's going about the intelligence. They know exactly how they attacked by Japanese too, and the results of the result, Japanese lose 4 aircraft carrier, and they failed the attack.
They lost 12 aircraft carrier, 4 aircraft carriers, and that was a devastating defeat. That was a devastating defeat, một sự đánh bại mà thảm hại luôn á.
So I feel like the movie because it's about history and it shows the bravery of the pilot who formed the aircraft carrier.
Okay. Good. Now, Miss Thanh Thảo, please. You describe a movie that you like.
Yeah. I would like to talk about Love in Flames of War. That is a movie I really like. It's about war in 1860.
In 1860, was it American Civil War or something? No, it wasn't. 1860 was basically the war in England, wasn't it? Or where is it?
It's a China film.
Oh, đó là cuộc chiến tranh Nha Phiến. That's the Opium War, isn't it? The Opium War in China. 1840 tới 1842. It's like 1842, I think. Was it the Opium War in China?
I have watched a film at least five times because
At least 5 times. What was the reason?
I have watched it. I feel interested and I find that is meaningful for me.
It's meaningful from you, okay. That's why I like it.
And there are several reasons that I love this movie the most. Firstly, I feel we can feel about a war in the past
And the influence it has on the present. Và ảnh hưởng của nó có lên trên hiện tại.
yes.
Okay, rất là tốt. Very good. Miss Vân, are you there? Hello. I think she has a problem with her microphone. Anyway, I think we can end it here or a bit earlier today. Okay, rất tốt, các bạn luyện tập này được. Okay. Nhưng mà các bạn cần luyện tập thêm nha. You need more practice to be able to speak better. So you need to try to watch this video again. Try to practice more at home. Okay, nhớ xem lại video này và Các bạn phải luyện tập thêm ở nhà trước gương chẳng hạn nha, thì nó mới đạt được cái độ mà gọi là có thể nói trôi chảy hơn nha các bạn. You know, và có thể đánh bại được cái gọi là sự mệt mỏi, hoặc là cái sự mà đứng hình, cái sự mà không biết cứng họng luôn khi đứng trước camera, hoặc đứng trước một cái cuộc thi, hay là một cái lúc mà đi thi nha. Because you are being videotaped, so of course you feel the pressure, you feel it, the stress, so it might be difficult for you to speak. Of course I understand that, but you have to practice more at home to get used to this stress. Am I understood? Is it easily understandable? Có dễ hiểu mọi người? Hello? Is it easy understandable? Okay, good. Now, so let me end the video here. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh á, để mà các bạn có thể được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.